another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links pack opening stream. It's probably not going to be an extremely long stream because I haven't got a lot of gems really to open up packs. But I just thought I'd do it, see what we get. Well, I know what we're going to get, but hopefully we don't have to spend all the gems that I've managed to build up again recently. So obviously, as you know, I've been opening up the Valiant Souls box. Obviously, I've opened up over half this box as well. And I've literally got all the ultra rares again, except for the ones that I actually need. As is my shitty luck. The best case scenario for this is we get both the ultra rares and like the super rares are the ones that are at the bottom of the box. That would be best case scenario. Because I really don't want to have to use all my gems just to get the two that I need again. But, you know, we'll have to see how it goes. Nice. So we got the Canadia. Now we just need to get Anki. That would be very, very, very good. Okay, so there's still 6 super rares left. So, I mean, hopefully with a bit of luck we get the ultra rare. Now there's 5 super rares left. Again, I really hope. Yeah, Jackal. Here it's. Well, I'm streaming earlier than my usual streams. Here it's about, you know, 2:30 in the afternoon. But this stream's not going to be very long, really. Although I've got a video planned after this. Yeah, that's a pretty big time difference. Yeah, I mean it's a real shame that Prima Games is shutting down because they do good strategy guides, but I think it's just one of those inevitable things because for the most part people just don't buy strategy guides anymore. That's sort of they're a bygone era thing really. People only really buy them for novelty now. They don't really use them, so it's just sort of it's just unfortunately one of those things. I mean, I have bought strategy guides somewhat recently, but like the last strategy guide that I actually bought and read through and actually used was like Halo 3, and that was what, over 10 years ago now. So that gives you an idea of how, you know, strategy guides just aren't needed anymore. You know, it's purely for a novelty factor, strategy guides these days, and occasionally like you get like an extra DLC, bit of DLC for buying one. That's all it is. Yeah, well there you go. Resident Evil 5. That was a long time ago. Oh come on! Don't give me all the super rares. Just give me Anki. Come on! I don't want to open up the whole box. Oh, what? Are you serious? Come on. I mean, the problem with that sort of deal is they sort of like started doing that in some places. Like literally, some stores would literally like just throw in the strategy guide with the game occasionally. Because the problem is with strategy guides, I've noticed like for the first month or two, they're quite expensively priced, and then literally after that, the strategy guides literally become worthless, and they usually go on sale. And they just want to get rid of them. So I mean, the only way that would work is if they literally did include the strategy guide with every like order of the game, but they had to raise the price slightly because they can't just give them away for free. Because then how they making money. I definitely think they are going to try. In the future, they're going to. It's inevitable that they're going to try something different again. Whether or not they should, well, that's difficult to say because, unfortunately, every time they seem to experiment, it just never goes right, ever. So they've sort of cornered themselves where they've got to stick to a certain formula, and they just can't seem to work out how to do anything else. Which is a shame, really, but that's just how that's just what they've done. Thankfully, thank God, we got our Anki finally. Right. So now we can just reset the box. Because it's got everything that I need now. So yeah, let's just reset the box. So obviously, if the only other thing in this box that I really need is a third Canadier, but it's really not worth trying to go through the entire box just for that, to be honest with you. Because two's okay, because there's other traps that you probably want anyway. So we're gonna leave Valiant Souls now, and we're gonna go back down to Servant of Kings, and hopefully we're gonna get another Waller D. And there's a couple of other cards in here that are probably quite, there are other cards in here that are okay. I don't know whether I'd put them in every deck, but like Draining Shield's an overall good card. Birthright, another good card. Forbidden Chalice seems to work quite well with Masked Hero. But yeah, that's the Wall of Disruption is the main thing, because even if this gets semi-limited, which would absolutely be insane, because if they semi-limited this, there'd be so many traps that are getting limited. Yeah, I've always thought about an M-rated Warriors game, but I don't know what sort of implications it would have. Hi Duncan, welcome to the stream. I don't know what the implications of having an 18 rated game would be, because I don't know. I don't know how it would ever work really. Anyway, let's start with Servants of Kings. I absolutely adore Yu-Gi-Oh! I've liked it since I was very young. I mean, I first got into the card game actually when I was about, I don't know, 8 or 9. And then I found out about the TV show, and then I really liked the TV show. I used to sit there watching it like in the mornings. Then obviously there was the video games. First Yu-Gi-Oh! Video game I ever played was the PlayStation 1 Forbidden Memories, which I used to play with my friend all the time. Then obviously there's the PlayStation 2 Duelist of the Roses. That's I'd probably say that's probably the best one ever. There was another Capsule Monsters game on the PS2. There was one on the Xbox. There was actually an RPG on the GameCube. Obviously this is on mobile and PC. There's been loads on like the Game Boy and the DS and everything, but yeah, I do like Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. But I'm only really into the sort of first generation, like Exel, V-Trains or V-Arc or whatever it's called. I'm not really interested in any of the new stuff. Yeah, it's weird how Dynasty Warriors started off as a one-on-one fighter on the PlayStation 1 and then turned into a hack and slash, but that is an example of they tried something new and it did actually work, but since then it's, they can't, I don't know, maybe people would like it if they brought back a 1v1 fighter with the characters. I don't know, maybe that is something that they could think about doing, but I've got Twisted Metal Black, but I never played it. I've never played any of the Twisted Metal games. I'm really not that into racing games. I know Twisted Metal's not technically a racing game, but yeah, Duncan, I've got all the Masked Hero cards, and I know everyone seems to hate Masked Hero decks, because for some people they are sort of overpowered, but there are counters to Masked Heroes. I mean, if you can Floodgate or Canadia, Anki, they can't, that we're screwed because we can't Mask Change again if it's the only Masked Hero on the field. But yeah, I've got my 3 Ankies, I've got the 3 Mask Change, I've got the Destiny Heroes structure deck. The only thing I need to do really is get more traps for it. I also run spell books, which is another unpopular deck that people don't like people playing. The only racing type games I'm interested in is like kart racing. Okay, that's like the one super rare I don't really care about. Is Strike Force? I'm not gonna be around the bush, Jackal. I think Dynasty Warriors Strike Force was one of the worst Dynasty Warriors games ever. I'd say it's easily up there with Dynasty Warriors 6 and 9 in terms of badness. The Gundam games, they're worth it if you're into Gundam. But obviously, if you never watched Gundam, then you don't. It's just another Warriors sort of clone that you haven't got any association or knowledge with. I mean, yeah, the U-Bell is just, when they added U-Bell, that just started causing a whole lot of problems, because unless you've got some sort of card destruction in your deck, once U-Bell Terror Incarnate's on the field or Nightmare's on the field, that's it. You can't beat it. Yeah, U-Bell can be really annoying. I'm not sure how Amazon and eBay could really save strategy guides. I mean, obviously there's always going to be people selling you strategy guides. Nice, we got our Wall of D. Now, that's put me in a bit of an awkward situation now, because I don't know if I should reset the box or not to get a third Wall of D or not. For future Dynasty Warriors games, the thing is, honestly, there's not that much they could really improve on. Obviously, they can always keep improving the graphics, adding more characters, adding more battles, going into more depth with the battles. But apart from that, I'd like to see more interaction between all the actual characters. So they sort of started getting the right idea in Dynasty Warriors 9 when a group of them got together inside the towns and had actual conversation with each other. I'd like to see that improved on. Maybe go back to the camp system that they had when you start off the level in the camp with all the officers. That made it a little bit more. That felt a bit more realistic than just appearing. Um, yeah, I mean, I sort of understand what you mean, but I don't think Amazon would end up buying out Primer Games and then start selling the strategy guides. Because I mean, maybe it could work, but I don't think people would be willing to pay the prices online if they're not willing to pay the price in store, unless they somehow manage to reduce the price of the strategy guides. But I don't think they'd probably do that. So, how many packs are left? Ooh. Hmm. Do you know what? I'm going to reset the box. Because, realistically, if you look at these, right, you're never going to use more than 2 Dark Magician of Chaoses in your deck. Man-Eater Bug's just meh. I'm never going to use that. Probably never going to use that. Obviously the rares and the normals don't matter whatsoever. Vorse Raider's just a regular 1900 attack level 4. Blade Knight at best is a level 2 is an attack 2000 level 4, and that's only when you've got 1 or less cards in your hand. Draining Shield's an okay card. It's just a negate 1 attack and you gain life points. Birthright is a good card if you're using a Blue Eyes or a Dark Magician deck, which I do occasionally use. And then there's the Forbidden Chalice, which you use on Anki, which I don't. Where is it? They've got to go back to dub. I think they should just dub all their games. I know it costs money, but my favourite force has definitely always been Way. That's never going to change. I just think the majority of the characters are better. So I've got a question. If you're still watching the stream, Duncan, maybe you might know about this, even though you probably don't play Masked Heroes. People usually recommend putting Forbidden Chalice in your Masked Heroes deck and using it on Anki. Now, the card effect says you target one face-up monster on the field, which you obviously choose as Anki. You get it until the end of the turn. I understand that it gains 400 attack, and then it says here, but the effects are negated. Now, does that negate the direct attack effect of Anki? Because I swear sometimes when I've auto-dueled, the computer's used Forbidden Chalice on Anki and still done a direct attack. So does that work? Because does the effect, if your direct attack's already been activated, does the effect not negate? That's what I don't understand. During the damage step, that's what I thought was the case. Obviously, if you've got chain activate on, it goes. You've entered battle phase. You've obviously, started the attack, and then it goes. And okay, that's good. Yeah, I heard that. I heard Sony's not going to be at E3 next year at all. That I was actually quite surprised, but it's obvious. It's obvious why that is. They're working on the PlayStation 5, and because most of the games that they're probably working on is on the PlayStation 5, they can't reveal it. And that's literally the only reason. So I can't say I blame them. It's a shame because we're not going to get any absolutely amazing reveals. But to be honest with you, I mean, we got Spyro remastered this year. We got the Medieval remakes or remasters coming also next year. So, and we've already had Crash. Oh, there's another Forbidden Chalice. Okay, that's not bad. So really, there's not like any more nostalgic games they could unveil as being remade, remastered at the moment that I'm too bothered about. So I think they just do need to just start, hardcore working on PlayStation 5, getting some amazing games for that made. Yeah, if they bring out the PS5 again, and it's only got 500 gigabyte, that will absolutely be ridiculous. That's unacceptable if they bring out another. If the next generation still only has 500 gigabyte, that's unacceptable. If anything, the next generation console shouldn't just go up to 1 terabyte, should just jump straight to 2 terabyte. 2 terabyte is what it should be, and even then, I think even 2 terabyte you might end up running out of space eventually. Because as the games get bigger, So we're out of gems, guys. Luckily, we did get another wall of disruption before I used up all my gems, so I should probably go alter my deck now. Yeah, I don't think that's a rumor. Thanks for the follow, Blake Allen. That's not a rumor, Jackal. They actually are making another Xbox One that doesn't have a disc drive and it only plays digital games. I'd personally never buy something like that, but for some people that don't care about physical, then I'm sure it is a good idea. Unfortunately, I do think the digital age will eventually happen. Hi, Blake Allen. I think the digital age is inevitable because the companies for them it's a win-win. If all these companies make it so you can only download games, your only choice is to download the games. That, or you don't play them. It's as simple as that. And the companies, for the companies, it's a win-win because they don't have to spend the money making the discs. They don't have to spend money making the cases. There's an infinite amount of copies online and on digital downloads. I mean, so they can never go out of stock. They can charge whatever the hell they want because it'll only be digital, and all the prices are good. It's a set price, and that'll be it. So it's going to happen eventually. Nice, Blake Allen. What ultra rare did you pull? What pack was it? So yeah, I need to customize my deck a bit. Right, so you open up the new box. Okay. Right, let's see what I can alter here. Obviously, we need to put our third Anki in. But the problem is, Jackal, the point I'm making is if all the new systems go digital only, are you just not gonna play games anymore? That's the problem. So this is the deck that I've been using for quite a while as my masked heroes. Obviously, you have to have your mask change. You have to have your Yankees, but they don't come into the main deck. You have to have Destiny heroes, obviously, because they're all dark. Obviously, dark means that you mask change masked hero. Is Vision Hero Vion really needed in the deck? Because he's not a Destiny hero. I understand he is still a hero, so he still does count towards any of these cards. But would I just be better off taking him out, adding another Wall of D in? Because these are... When I draw Vion, literally all I usually do is I draw Vion, play Vion, use his effect to send a monster to the grave. I just send Celestial to the graveyard. Surely I'd be literally... I know you can add polymerization by banishing one card. Surely I'm better off just taking out Vion and adding like another card that I would find useful. But yeah, but the thing that I'm trying to say, Jackal, is if all the new consoles are digital only, how are you going to play the games? Because you say you're not going to buy the systems. If you're not going to buy the systems, how are you going to play the games? Are you going to go PC? I'm gonna actually take Vion out. Because I'll be honest, I haven't really seen him be that useful. Because there are other ways that I can get Celestial into the graveyard. For example, if I draw Celestial, I mask change Celestial. Celestial goes into the graveyard. I get Anki out. Celestial's in the graveyard. Again, if I mask change another hero, he's in the graveyard, then I can activate Celestial's effect and draw 2 cards. Well, the thing is, Jackal, that's a good way to look at it, but you can't. You're not gonna be able to resist the temptation of playing the new games. I know I wouldn't. If say they bring out, which they will. So what happens when they bring out Dynasty Warriors 11 on the PS6, but it's only digital? Are you just not going to play it? You know, that's what I'm saying. So what should I take out? See, the thing is, I thought Destiny Draw was a really nice card. But the problem is, it's a card that takes up a slot in your deck. You have to discard a Destiny hero. So not only do you waste this card, you also have to get rid of another card. But you do get to draw 2 cards. So it's not a +1, but it's not a minus either. It's a straight, you just get 2 new cards. And the other problem is, if you draw this in your starting hand and you don't get a Destiny hero, it's a dead card to use. Oh, don't get me wrong, Jackal, I'm fully against digital only as well. But it is unfortunate that I don't see how they're going to stop it. So let's have a look here. I think I'm going to put Vision Hero Witch Raider in, because she's quite a good card, and obviously you can tribute traps as well as monsters to special summon her or tribute summon her. And obviously because she's a hero, a Vision hero, she's dark, so if for some reason I needed to, I could mask change her, so it works. I haven't seen many people build Blackwing at the moment, but obviously the whole new main box is solely dedicated to Blackwing, so I imagine it's probably going to be quite they're probably going to get reasonably good. I haven't really gone up against anyone with it yet. So what else do I need to take away from this deck? So I'm thinking of just getting rid of the cyclones. I know if you get 2 of these on the field, you can chain them together. You can, destroy 2 spell and traps on your opponent's side of the field. But the problem is I don't see what else I can take out of this deck. The mass changes have to be there. The Destiny Heroes have to be there. I need traps. Maybe I don't need Forbidden Chalice, but obviously the fact that I can use it on Anki to get 1800 direct damage is too good to lose, really. That is a huge problem, Jackal. There are still people out there that either don't have internet, believe it or not, or people that have really slow internet that just can't do anything. And obviously, but unfortunately, the realistic fact is those people aren't being thought of by all these companies. The companies do not care for people that don't have internet or good internet. It's unfortunate, but that's just the realism. I don't know what the solution is. I really don't, because even if I did know the solution, I can't enforce it. Right, let's you might actually be right there, Duncan. Maybe that's why Anki is sort of overpowered, because if you can just straight up do the 3200 direct damage, that's absolutely insane. And I guess what happens is Forbidden Chalice negates the half damage effect, but the direct attack still goes through. That's absolutely ridiculous. Exactly, Ali. They're not going to cater to the 1%, are they? Or the 0.1%. Okay, so yeah, maybe. Oh, we see how it goes. We take out the cyclones. We take out. We take out Rainbow Life as well. We will add. Where is it? We'll add another Wall of D. Where is it? We'll add another Canadier. And we will add another Forbidden Chalice. So this looks reasonably good. Obviously, I understand that I've got more spells and traps than I do monsters, but the thing is, I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't brick with this. Obviously, the worst draw possible would be if I get 3 mass change and like a chalice, which, believe it or not, has happened to me. I did duel somebody. I got 3 mass change and something else, and I just literally lost. Hey Chaz. Hey Pro Sky. What's your opinion on Fallout 76? I've not been impressed. Believe it or not, when it first got revealed, I was quite interested in it, and then as time went on, I got less and less interested in it, and eventually I I'm not interested in it whatsoever now. Really, it's a shame that they've it seems like a cash grab, simple as that. So it's a shame, but that's just how it's gone. So I've edited the deck. Now what I need to do is I need to copy it. So I need to copy it to Asta, because he's who I use for ranked, because obviously he has Destiny calling. So I'll probably get Fallout 76 eventually, but it won't be until it's very, very cheap. Yeah, replace the poly. Yeah, the problem is I don't have that card, Pro Ski. That's probably my next priority. I just don't. I know that card has the potential to be very good. I just don't have it at the moment, and I haven't got any gems to get it either, unfortunately. I've been playing the game since about late September. I believe it or not, I did first download the game back when it first came out, but I stopped playing it. And for some reason, instead of continuing my account, I decided to just start a new one. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I know polymerization is quite good for this deck, because obviously if they somehow manage to flood the board, you can obviously poly into Trinity, and then hopefully if they haven't got anything to stop it, you can just clear that board of monsters. I'd never really found much of a use for Dangerous though. I don't think he's that useful, but maybe I'm wrong.
You can't outrun the law.
Anyway, let's get into the. I'm going to do my 3 Kyber Cup duels for the day to get the gems, because I haven't obviously done that yet. Well, it's just inevitable, Jackal. I mean, look what happened with the. Thanks for the follow, Chaz. Look what happened with the Xbox One originally when it was first revealed. They wanted it to be online only, and you couldn't play second-hand games, which nearly makes it like you might as well just download everything anyway.
I've already won. You're just choosing the method of your defeat. I am Arcana, expert illusionist, and great.
So yeah, I think the companies do want it going digital.
Master of dark magician. Duel. My turn.
This could have been a better hand. This definitely could have been a better hand. Thanks for the follow, Duncan. I really would have preferred if I had a trap here. I think I'm just going to put Destiny Hero Decider out, to be honest with you, and put Forbidden Trap down. I'm just going to have to hope I get Mask Change.
Thank you.
I draw.
He's playing Arcana. Okay, he's playing a Dark Magician deck. Right.
Watch this. I special summon a monster.
Oh, this could go horribly wrong.
Let the show begin.
If I don't get Mask Change, I could lose
I set a card on the field.
next turn.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Oh, that's right. If he hasn't got 1,000 Knives, he's not going to be able to destroy Decider. I'd probably meet Fuji, New Wild. They're pretty cool. But I don't know if I'd want to meet like Orochi or Kiyomori or anything like that. Oh, okay. The Mystics are probably okay.
Your strategy is interesting. I draw.
Now, I'm thinking about putting the Destiny Hero Drill Darks down, but I have a feeling there's no point because he'll just attack the Drill Darks, which would destroy them. And there's no point me losing them. But at the same time, if he keeps attacking them and I lose enough health, I can bring out I can use Destiny Calling. It all depends. I very much doubt Orochi would ever be I can't ever see him being friendly with anyone. This is a dangerous play, but I think it might work. It obviously, if he hasn't got any way to get rid of Decider, he probably can't win because I imagine he's got okay, now that's not good.
Let's battle. Get him. My monster attacks. Lucky shot. Go. I attack. I'm just giving. My fate isn't finished yet. I draw.
Oh my god. Wait. Oh no. When I changed the deck, I don't think I put on Destiny Calling, did I? Oh, that's bad. I'll be honest with you, Jackal. My sleep schedule's awful. Well, that's the end. That we've lost. Yeah, to be honest with you, even if I did have the skill, that trap, we don't know what it is. I could have killed his Dark Magician. He would have killed Decider next turn anyway. They really shouldn't take off your skill when you customize your deck. Oh no, it's when you copy it that it takes the skill. But they shouldn't do that either. I feel they should keep the skill. Where is it? So that didn't go very well. That could have gone better. Yeah, I purposely didn't put the skill on. I wanted to make it harder for myself. I'll be honest with you, I am Ping Goop. I've not really got a farm deck. I don't know what you mean by vassal farm. So sorry, I've got no idea. I just don't have a farm deck.
You have no chance. The future is predetermined, and it's destiny that my heroes will guide me to.
Yeah, the whole point of Destiny Draw is you get to draw 2 new cards. I suppose it's not really that good. I suppose it's really not that great. But for some reason, people really rate it highly, so I put it in my deck. maybe it isn't as good, but I don't know. I don't know what I'd replace it with. So I'm guessing this is a Blue Eyes deck. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Lubu has shown he can be somewhat chilled. So I don't know. Maybe he would be all right with you.
Here comes Destiny Hero Drill Dart. Drill Dart. Show him your effect.
Realistically, Destiny draws just the old version of that new Blackwing Draw 2 card.
I present to you Destiny Hero Decider.
My favourite console of all time is probably the PlayStation 1. My least favourite console of all time,
Time to battle.
I don't know, it's probably the Wii U. Which is a bit unfair, really.
Go, Drill Dart. Pierce him.
Oh dear. What the hell is this? I've never seen this deck before.
I'm ending my turn.
Get ready.
I've honestly never seen that card.
Draw. Let's do this. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates. Will now
What is going on?
Don't blink.
I have got Union Attack.
Attacks.
Ow.
I end my
Nothing
turn.
special. You'll see why I'm a pro. I draw.
Oh, we've got Destiny Draw. Well, I'm gonna obviously activate Destiny
You're about to
Calling.
Find out why I'm a pro and you're an amateur.
Right. For a trap, yeah. But the problem is, pro with that, I don't know what trap I'd replace Polly with, because obviously I've got all the Wall of D's and Canadiers that I have at the moment. Should I Destiny Draw? That's the thing. I feel like I should Destiny Draw Decider.
I activate my spell.
Nope,
card.
never played the Suffering.
Draw.
Okay, that was not too bad.
Shedding a card.
What should I do here? I think I'm gonna Vision Hero. Actually no, because then I have to get rid of all the disruption, don't I?
Are you actually trying to think?
Yeah.
Here comes
Okay,
Destiny
Drill
Hero
Dark.
Drill Dark.
We're gonna put that down. Hopefully that's not Wall of D.
Time to battle.
I really hope it isn't. Attack.
Decider. Attack and determine my
Okay,
opponent's fate.
that's
You'll
good.
have to do better than that.
Crush him. I attack with my monster.
Ugh. You'll have to do better than that.
I'm ending my
ready.
turn.
My turn. Draw.
Do you think that balance is better than Destiny Calling though?
I activate a quick play spell.
Because Destiny Calling's a pretty good ability, isn't it? Really, because you get 1,000 attack when you're attacking, versus a monster that's got less attack.
Battle. Now, I attack with a monster.
Don't make me laugh. Here's my face down card. My trap activates.
I reveal my face down card. My trap activates. I end my
You'll
turn.
see why I'm a pro. I draw.
That sounds a bit crazy, Jackal, but I suppose it could work. That's a good point. Yeah, I would have to add more traps. You're right. Okay.
Check out Destiny hero Celestial. Time to battle. Go! Attack! Celestial, show him your effect.
This duel isn't over yet.
Thing is,
My turn.
I haven't really got any other tier A traps. Like I don't have mirror wall. I don't have widespread ruin. The only other like reasonably decent traps I've got is like draining shield, rainbow life.
Just I draw.
Well, I finally get a mask change, but I don't really need it.
Look and learn. I tribute my monster's effect activates.
See how you like this.
Really?
I reveal my face down card. My trap activates.
Okay. Well, I'm obviously gonna mask change.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell.
So yeah, I'm gonna try out the masked hero Anki Forbidden Chalice direct attack. So I direct attack, yep.
Checkmate.
Then you've declared attacked, activate card, no. Enter damage step, then you activate it.
Face down card. I activate a quick play spell.
Right, okay. I'll remember that for the future.
Victory was in my grasp, but I somehow let it slip away.
I can tell that you doubted yourself. If you don't believe in your moves,
I haven't recently had that issue with Box Art Jackal. But it is still prevalent, and it does annoy me when I either get a fake box cover or you know we get worse box art than other countries. Yeah, it does annoy me a bit. Yeah, so I've only got 4 traps at the moment, so I'd have to remove two spells probably and replace them with 2 traps to run balance. The question is, what traps would I use? Because obviously I can't use treacherous because it's semi-limited. I personally really like Rainbow Life, but obviously you have to discard a card. Scalpers just annoy me because they take a potential copy from genuine fans of the game. They take it away from them, and then they knowingly, you know, make you pay vastly more to have the chance to get it. That's just what annoys me about it. Yeah, I did like the box art for Warriors of Orochi 2 in Europe. So that's a card that we got from the U-Bell event. Yeah, I've got Draining Shield, but I don't have Widespread Ruin. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out Destiny Draw, add Draining Shield, wherever it is. There it is. So now I need to change out one more. Now should I take out another Forbidden Chalice? Should I take out one of my Forbidden Chalice, or should I just take out the only polymerization that I have? I feel like maybe I don't really need 2 Forbidden Chalices. And I feel like polymerization is still pretty good in the deck, considering. I mean, look at the way I look at it. If say I get polymerization right, I've got one card on the field, or two Destiny heroes on the field, and I get one in my hand. There you go. I can get Vision Hero out. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, that's the thing with Koei. I feel like, generally speaking, in the US and Europe and anywhere but Japan, basically, usually we get sort of we don't always get everything. Oh, I forgot that. I forgot about that. I have Windstorm. I got that from leveling up my. Apparently, that's not a bad card, is it? So should I replace Forbidden Chalice with Windstorm? Because obviously Windstorm changes the effect of all faced-up monsters that the opponent controls, which sort of stops them attacking for one turn. People seem to say that's a pretty good card. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea as well. I suppose you don't really need two Celestials, you're right. Yeah, I did used to quite like Attack on Titan. I haven't watched the new series of it. So yeah, now I've got 6 of everything. So I can obviously use balance. So I thank you for the advice. This seems reasonably good. I was gonna say cut out a Forbidden Chalice to add the Windstorm, but obviously then I wouldn't have 6 of every card, 6 of every type, which would ruin it. What about my traps? Would you say that is Windstorm better than Draining Shield? Because I know Draining Shield does, negate the attack and you get life points, but obviously it only stops one attack. Whereas at least with the Windstorm, if they've got 3 or 2 monsters on the field, at least it sort of stops stops all the attacks for that turn. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Because it overall it does a more important job, because realistically the life points gain. Yeah, it's nice to get more life points, but I feel like just stopping them taking, stopping the life points in the first place is a lot better. So now we need balance. Asta doesn't have balance, but that's okay. Now I've got to find someone that actually does have balance. I don't know. Bleach is just one of those things I've always sort of liked.
You'll learn what it takes.
I just got into the series. I remember when I was at school, someone in one of my classes actually talked about Bleach, and obviously at the time I didn't know about it.
A duel? Anytime?
But I suppose it sort of piqued my interest back then.
Ready to throw down.
And I sort of knew what the concept of it was. So I just, I gave it a try. I had a look at.
Let's win.
Oh, so everyone does have balance, but you have to unlock it with certain characters. Okay. So the only person that I've got it for at the moment's Yami Yugi. That's okay. I still need to level up Yami a bit anyway. So we'll just use Yami.
You'll learn what it takes to be
It's a good series. You know, quite a lot of the characters are quite likable, and the action's reasonably good in it. The story for the first couple of arcs, at least the canon arcs, is quite good. It's a shame that the anime sort of got cancelled because they never did the final. They never did the final arc of the anime, and the ending of the manga was rushed, which is a huge shame. But it's one of it wasn't the main shonen. It wasn't in the top 3 shonen for so long for no reason. It was up there with Bleach and One Piece. There we go. There's balance. So, how exactly does balance work? Because I understand the whole point of it is that you'll probably get a monster, a spell, and a trap. But you only draw 4 cards at the start of the duel. So, is it literally just a case of you do get 1 monster, 1 spell, 1 trap, and then either one of any of the others? Is that how it works? Or is it not a guaranteed? Are you not guaranteed to get 1 of each type?
Here I go.
Ah, okay. I suppose it stops bricks, so yeah, I mean, I know that. Well, it does. It does stop bricks because you're not going to draw all your spells or all your traps. So I suppose that is quite good.
When I'm on my game,
This is my key to victory. It's time.
I heard
To my turn.
Okay.
Now is the time. I summon a monster in attack position. I set a card. I set a card. My turn
my
is done.
turn.
I don't know. I've always been interested in YouTube, Jackal, and obviously I've only just recently got into Twitch, but I don't know. I always did quite enjoy making videos, and obviously I've always been into gaming, so it's sort of it goes hand in hand really. You know, you enjoy making videos and you like gaming, so why not combine the two? That's the way I've always looked at it.
Let's battle. Bora the spear, attack. Spiraling spear.
I reveal my face down card. I activate a quick play spell. I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster.
I mean, obviously, I've been on YouTube for quite a long time.
Draw a card.
Now, should I? I think I might just attack and see what it actually is. I'm going to put down this other wall of disruption.
Time to battle.
Nope.
Here we go.
I'm guessing he's going to have a wall of disruption.
As is.
Nope. Oh dear.
My face down card.
Ah, too late now.
My trap card.
Okay, not to worry.
My turn is done.
That's not terrible.
I draw.
can always treacherous trap both his monsters. I'm not sure if that. I'm not sure how that works, Duncan. The whole activating.
Take this. My monster attacks.
Now's my chance.
I'm not sure how the whole mask change when you chain it works with certain things.
I activate my trap card.
Right. I have listened to some of their songs, Jackal. I can't say I'm a huge fan of it, to be honest with you.
I flip over my face down
What does that do?
I activate
Oh,
my trap card.
oh dear,
I end my turn.
It's my turn.
that didn't go very well.
I draw a card.
Okay, that's okay. We didn't.
Here I go.
We're okay.
Summon a monster in attack position. Let's battle. Here we go. I attack with a monster. My turn is
It's
done.
my turn. I draw.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I mean, there's no point me. Really, the only time you ever really want to use treacherous trap pole is when they have got two monsters.
Tuner monster Blackwing. Blizzard. The far north's effect activates.
Oh dear, this isn't going to be good. I can.
Continuous spell.
Right, well, who's getting a synchro summon out? I heard the ice cream one, and there was another one. But as I said, I'm really not that much of a fan of it, so...
Blackwing. I'm setting a card.
Oh no, here we go.
Swirl your wings into a giant maelstrom. Blackwing. Let's battle. Go armed wing. Attack. Black charge.
Exactly what I was waiting for. I use my face down card. My trap activates.
Yeah, I don't ever buy music CDs really. Again?
Here I go.
What?
I special.
Oh, okay.
I end my
It's
turn.
my turn.
Yeah, I don't really buy CDs or anything like that.
I set a card.
I'm gonna witch. Get rid of whatever the hell that is and get rid of that, kill that, and then he's got nothing on the field. I think that's the right play. Hopefully it's nothing too horrible.
I'm counting on you. I tribute summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
What was it? Oh, Saris Retsu or whatever the hell that is. Okay, I'm glad I got rid of that.
Playtime is over. I attack. My turn
It's
is
my
done.
turn.
What rock artist do I like? Oh dear. Interesting that I'm going up against a Blackwing deck as we were talking about that earlier though. What rock artist do I like? That's putting me on the spot because the problem is, yeah, I personally the reason I've got a lot of old videos is when I really get into watching a YouTuber or whatever or Twitch streamer, I like to go back and watch all their old videos as well. So that's why I sort of liked making a lot of old videos. So you know, when people get into my new stuff, they can go back and watch old stuff if they really want.
I'm setting a monster.
Right. Okay.
I end my
Here
turn.
I go. I draw a card.
Right. We'll just set that.
I set a card.
See what this
Time to
is.
battle. Let's do this.
Right.
My monster attacked. My turn
It's
is
my
done.
turn. I draw.
Yeah, the problem I have with music, Jackal, is I'm really bad with song names.
Say hello to Blackwing.
Oh, what is going on now? When this card is normal summoned, while your opponent controls a special, you can target one Blackwing in your graveyard Oh, okay. This could be. This could go. This could be bad news. Yeah, I can't remember the song names. I'm really bad with band and like artist names, you know, and I don't even like remember the genres. I'm really bad like that.
It's my turn. I draw a card.
Okay, now part of me wants to put Destiny Drill Dot down, but if that's a wall of disruption, I'm going to lose 1600 attack points, and that will go to no attack whatsoever. So I have a feeling I should just attack with which.
Let's battle. Let's do this. I attack with a monster.
I was waiting for you.
Okay, no, that wasn't the right play.
Face down card.
Damn it.
I activate my trap card.
My turn is done.
I'm always paranoid of people using Wall of Disruption. That's why I don't like putting two monsters out on the field.
I'm setting a card.
The one time that I put like more than one monster out,
Draw a card.
I guarantee you it'll always be a Wall of Disruption that ruins me. I'm gonna put Decider out, but I'm not gonna put three monsters out. It's too risky.
My monster's effect activates.
What do you think of religion? Well, that's a very deep subject to go into, Jackal.
Let's
Personally, I'm an atheist.
attack with a monster.
I just don't. Yeah, I should do that more really, to know whether it's a trap they can activate or not.
I attack your life points directly.
This was pretty rough.
Yeah, people do occasionally comment on my older videos, Jackal. So I've done my 3 Kyber Cup duels for the day. I'll do a couple more duels just to sort of get a feel for the new deck. Yeah, see the problem I've always had is I know there is a, you know, a delay when so if I'm sort of interpreting what you're saying right, Pro, when I summon a monster, that means that it's not a wall of if there's a delay, that means it's not a wall of disruption. Is that right?
True duelist. The outcome. Duel. It's my turn.
I do watch movies, Jackal, but I'm definitely not a movie buff.
I set this card face down. My time is done.
I don't watch movies all that often. Like the last sort of new movie I watched was Get Out. I really did enjoy that movie, to be fair. That was a good movie. When this card is normal summon, then equip it with this card. When this card is sent to the graveyard, select one card in the field, destroy it. Yeah, the last movie I watched was Get Out in the cinema, and that was a phenomenal film. I really enjoyed that.
Special summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect. I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster.
I don't get that. What was the point in doing that? I don't get it. Yeah, I do have a couple of favourite sort of actors and movies. Oh, well, okay.
Let me try this.
What's that?
I synchro summon a
What's the
monster.
effect on that? When it's got, you can target one level 3 and equip that to this card
My
once.
monster's effect.
Yeah, no. I don't think I'm going to let you do that.
My trap activates.
Yeah, so one of my favourite
I set a card. I set a card.
Ah, okay, thanks for that.
My opening
It's
move
my
said
turn.
put me in an ideal situation.
Right.
Draw a card.
I end my turn.
Ah, damn it, I can't do Witch Raid because I use Canada. That's annoying. Yeah, so favourite actors. Rowan Atkinson's one of my favourite actors. Adam Sandler, his old films though, not the new films.
I set this card face down.
What else?
Time to battle. Time is over. I attack with a monster.
Tom Hanks. I like Tom Hanks.
This is within expectations.
Who else?
My turn
There
is
is
done.
nothing I need to
Tom Cruise does a couple of good films.
draw. This.
Who else?
I summon a monster in
I'm
a
just
card.
trying to think of actors.
I'll use my face down card. My continuous trap activates. I activate my monster's effect. Here I go. I special summon a monster.
Really, he's bringing out another one.
Here I go.
Oh,
I
for God's
synchro
sake.
summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's
I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do.
I activate my monster's effect.
Right, there goes a mask change.
Okay, let's battle.
Don't think I can win this.
I'll use this. My monster attacks.
Even if I mask change now, what good is that going to do? Anki's just going to get destroyed. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't chain then. I probably should have done. But I don't. What good would Canada have coming out of done?
I can still turn.
There are
I
no
will not
errors
lose.
in my equation.
I still believe in
I
my
end
cards.
my turn.
I draw. I'm counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position.
If that's a card that can stop me killing it, then I've lost. But if it's not, well...
I reveal my face down card. I activate a quick play spell. Here I go. I special summon a monster.
Just as I calculated.
Hang on, what?
My continuous trap activates.
Let's battle.
Yeah, you can only summon Witch Raid with spells, not traps.
Playtime is over. My
At this
monster
moment,
attacks.
I flip over my face down card. I activate a quick. This is within expectation.
My monster's effect activates. That's the
There
end
is nothing I
of my
need to
turn.
fear. My turn.
Does anyone...
I draw.
Oh, he Forbidden Chalice, so I couldn't add another mask change to my hand. Okay. I understand that.
My opening
I will
moves
not
have put
lose.
me in an ideal
I
situation.
still believe in my cards.
I end my
I
turn.
draw. I set a monster. Let's battle. It's over.
Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I somehow managed to win that in the end.
Errant mistake threw my deck's delicate balance completely off.
I win.
Yeah, that's the thing with Witch. I mean, I sort of understand why I should have chained now, because I would have had a trap on the field, but I still wouldn't have been able to. I wouldn't have been able to summon. Right. Are you saying I shouldn't mass change in the main phase because they can trap it, or? I suppose you are. I suppose that yeah, you are better off just mask changing during the battle phase. What decks are good in this game? Well, at the moment, Nami, the best decks really are Masked Hero. Blue Eyes and Dark Magician still seem to be doing quite well. Black Wings starting to get up there again. Silent Spellbooks are doing quite well as well. What else is doing quite well at the moment?
Let the game
Vampires are still quite up there in terms of tier.
If you are a true duelist, I expect nothing.
It's my turn.
Beginners, that's difficult because okay, for beginners. Well, for starters, when you first start the game, don't dabble into boxes. I recommend you sort of look through the boxes, also maybe read up online or ask other people what they're playing. Look at what other people are playing if you're playing online. And as I said, most importantly, don't like open one pack in this box, one pack in that box. Pick a box and then stick with it and start opening it up. Because generally speaking, you need to. Unfortunately, in this game, you do need to invest a lot of gems in boxes to get you know card decks that are playable. But obviously, the most important thing is just enjoy the game.
draw a card.
You know, there's no
I set a card.
don't
Here I go. I summon a monster. My
you don't
monster
want to,
effect activates.
because it's a mobile game
Here I
and
go.
you have to wait to duel
Summon
NPCs.
a monster.
Don't necessarily play the game religiously,
I set a card.
because you might get burnt out.
Let's do this. I attack with a monster.
It's still only
Let's
the
do
opening
this.
act.
I attack your life points directly. From my hand,
Possible.
I activate a quick play spell. All right. You're finished.
He bricked.
Could this be? Monsters are supposed to respond best to fear. You can't command their respect with kindness and trust.
I win.
Ah, right, okay. That makes sense. Thank you for the tips, bro. You definitely know what you're talking about. I tell you what, I'm genuinely worried that they're gonna like limit Mask Change or Anki. I'm gonna be really annoyed if they do, because obviously I've invested a lot of gems into making this Masked Hero deck. I don't think they would probably limit Mask Change, because obviously it's essential to Masked Hero stuff in the future, but Anki could get limited.
Here I go. Kaiba, I will defeat you.
I will defeat you once and for all. Duel. It's my turn. I set a card. I set
Yeah,
a card face down.
I can sort of understand what you mean, Pro, but the problem is,
I draw a card.
obviously Destiny, right? Thank you, Pro. Enjoy the rest of your day. The problem with Destiny Draw is that obviously you do have to get rid of one of your heroes, and you have to use the card, so it's
This card face
you don't really get a positive from it.
All right. I summon a monster in attack position. I set a card. I set a card. Let's battle. Let's do this. I attack with a monster.
Oh, it's a Blue Eyes deck.
You think that'll work on me?
Okay.
My monster's effect activates.
My turn
Here
is
I
done.
go. It's my turn. Draw. Watch closely. I summon a monster. in
Blue
attack
Eyes is coming
position.
out.
My monster's effect activates.
That's okay, you can't attack with Blue Eyes.
This. My
You can't
monster's
attack with that either.
activate. Battle. I end
It's
my
my turn. I draw a card.
Okay.
Here I go. I summon a monster in attack position. I set this card face down. My turn
Here I
is
go.
done.
It's my turn.
Best case scenario, I get a Vision Hero in a minute, because then I can destroy his back row
I end my turn.
and kill the dragon.
My turn. I draw a card.
Okay. Right. I'm not going to lay Drill Dart because he can attack that.
My turn
Get
is
ready.
done.
My turn. Draw. I end
Here I
my
go.
turn.
My turn. I draw a card.
Now I could poly Vision Hero Trinity now, but one of those back row could really cause me a problem. What should I do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to summon Drill Dark.
I summon a monster in attack position.
What's he going to do? I'm going to put these in defense. I'm going to mask. I'm going to battle.
Let's battle.
Mask Change.
Reveal my face down card.
Drill Dark.
I activate a quick play spell.
Into Anki.
I special summon a monster.
Then I'm going to attack with Anki.
Playtime is over. My monster attacks.
Not so fast.
Right, okay.
Here's my face down card.
Oh dear.
My trap activates.
And there goes Anki. Ouch.
Ugh. It's not over yet. My
Get
turn
ready.
is done.
My turn.
So I'm going to do one more duel after this, guys, and then we're going to call the stream. For those of you that watch my YouTube. I know mainly the majority of you are actually from Twitch, but I'm going to be uploading a YouTube video probably up in the next couple of hours. So look forward to that.
I set a card. My turn is
Here
done.
I go. It's my turn. Draw. I set a card. face
Okay.
down.
I need to get rid of that back row.
I end
Here I
my
go.
turn.
Might I draw a card?
Okay.
Here I go. I summon a monster in attack position. Time to battle. I reveal my face down card. I activate a quick play spell. Here I go. I special summon a monster.
You think that'll work on me? My monster's effect activates. Not a single.
Oh dear.
Let's do this! I attack with a monster. I use my face down card. I activate a quick play spell.
Not so fast.
Oh, there goes Anki again.
Face down card. My trap activates. You think that'll work on me? My trap activates. Let's do this. I special summon a monster.
Playtime is over. My monster attacks. My turn
Get
is
ready. My turn. Draw. I end
Here I
my
go.
turn.
My turn. I draw a card.
Okay.
I set a card. My turn
Get
is
ready.
done.
My turn.
It's annoying because if I just had, if I can get, if I had Vision Raider by now, I don't know, maybe I could have won.
I set a card face down.
Because I just destroy the back row, and then Forbidden Chalice her, and then kill his Blue Eyes.
I draw a card.
Another card I don't really need.
My turn is done.
Here I go. It's my turn. Draw.
Maybe he just doesn't have anything that can. Maybe it's because it's a Blue Eyes deck. Blue Eyes obviously can't attack it. So unless he's got Burst Stream,
My face down card.
he can't really do anything.
Continuous trap activates. Watch closely. My monster's effect activates.
What's he going to target? What one's he targeting? Oh, is he targeting Mask Change? Oh, he is. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to let him get it.
I end
Here
my
I go.
turn.
My turn. I draw a card.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Right.
Now's the time. I tribute summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
You think that'll work on me?
Wait, what?
Monster's effect activates. Not a single.
Oh dear, that's not good. This could be a problem. I don't know what to do now. I really didn't want him to have two.
I don't have time for amateurs. Surrender already.
I reveal my face down card. I activate a quick play spell. I set this card face down. Time to battle. Here we go. My monster attacks. My turn
Here
is
I
done.
go. It's my turn.
I've probably lost this, guys, because I was really hoping he wasn't going to be able to get another Blue Eyes out.
From my hand.
Yeah,
I activate a
it's over.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. Let's do this. I special summon. My monster's effect activates. Watch closely. I special summon a monster. There's only one. Will now battle.
I may have lost.
Now you will call.
Right, guys. Well, I think we're in the stream there. To be honest, I've obviously constructed or at least modified my new deck. I'm pretty happy with it at the moment. Obviously, there's always tweaks that you can make. But I've been given some good advice to hopefully put into practice. So that's good. I'll just finish this auto duel, and then we'll call it for the stream. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to be uploading a new video in about a couple of hours or so. I may or may not be streaming some more Spyro tonight. Probably going to be finishing off Spyro 2 if I do. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the stream. I'll just end this duel first of all. But yeah, greatly appreciate everyone that tuned in, people that gave advice, and obviously we had some quite good conversations. So yeah, anyway guys, I'll see you on the next stream. See you later guys, bye now. Oh, right. Didn't stop streaming. Okay.